everybody, it's Melanie, the Carnivore Queen. I wanted to do a really quick video today on probiotics. So I recently got a comment, someone asking me about different probiotics and what I recommend, what I'm taking, things like that. So I just wanted to do a really short video on it. The short answer is I don't take them anymore. The long answer is so I have had IBS, GERD, acid reflux, stomach problems since I was a child. Always had diarrhea, gas, cramping. I used to call them stabbing pains, sharp shooting pains in my belly all the time after everything I ate. And then if I didn't eat, it still was there. So fast forward to, I want to say the 2000s, and I discovered probiotics. And this is after years and years of being on antibiotics for undiagnosed interstitial cystitis. They thought that I had recurring UTIs when in fact there was no bacteria. So what do you think happens when you take unnecessary antibiotics? Lots of problems. And I'll have another video on that. And I do have another video on some of those issues. But long story short, I discovered using probiotics, and I would get the ones from the store, and they seem to, help calm my stomach a lot. And then I later figured out that the highest quality probiotic is actually refrigerated, because if it's not refrigerated, the strains die and they're useless. So basically what you're buying in the grocery store is useless. I don't know. I did experience some relief from taking grocery store bought probiotics, but you might not. So that being said, well, where do you find these refrigerated probiotics? So I used to actually work for a pharmacy. I was a compounding pharmacy technician, so I actually used to make drugs for a living. And we had a refrigerator in the front of the store with all these refrigerated medications and supplements, and those included refrigerated probiotics. And they were like, I want to say like $2 a pill, like something absurd. People would come in all the time and get them. And I've taken them before too. But let me just tell you, once I went carnivore and I ditched the plants, like no fruit, no vegetables, obviously no bread, grains, anything like that, no nuts, no seeds, I didn't need a probiotic anymore. So I'm just like, holy cow, like I am saving so much money and time and energy by not having to take a probiotic. And it's all because of what I was what I was eating. And now, like I said, I don't take that. I don't have to take anything, and it feels awesome. So if you're struggling with stomach issues, I highly suggest you will obviously keep a food log and write down all the different things you're eating, and write down next to it, that when I eat this starts happening to my stomach, or this starts happening to my body. You got to really get in tune with your body. And carnivore is pretty much the ultimate elimination diet. It can help you recognize and identify what's really triggering your symptoms. And I am a high-fat carnivore. I eat pretty much the same things every day, mostly beef. I do a lot of eggs, a lot of butter, and I do shrimp as well. So there's the seafood component to it. Some people that are carnivore, they like to add like shellfish, things like that. Like shrimp are high in iodine, and so I feel like that helps me feel good. I also love shrimp. I've always loved shrimp. However, I used to eat fried shrimp, and now I don't. I just saute them in butter, and I add them to my steak or add them to my grass-fed ground beef, and I love it. It's a great way to like liven up your food and add something different to it. So this was about probiotics and what I recommend. Again, I recommend a refrigerated probiotic, especially if you are on an antibiotic or have recently come off of an antibiotic. I also advise only taking an antibiotic if it's absolutely necessary. Antibiotics are so overly prescribed that it's a problem, like a big problem, and we don't realize it until it's kind of too late that it's just wiped out all of our good bacteria. You want really good bacteria. You want that. That's why you're trying to buy the probiotic to add it back into your life. So, but yeah, carnivore has healed my gut, and it has healed me from over 10 debilitating chronic diseases. Those include OCD, panic disorder, carpal tunnel syndrome, tumid lupus, interstitial cystitis, infertility, acne, IBS, GERD. That wasn't 10. I don't know. I could keep going. It's completely changed my life. It's transformed everything. Oh, and I've lost 70 pounds from doing it. So there's that. Anyway, I hope this video helped you in some way. If it did, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.